when they start to come through. VP also will be making a bit of a rotation over towards the north side. Round Stalba likely. APG regress over towards GS.
Reefus with the pump action. Alpha Gaming taking a little bit more ground back under control in the long building, but they left a backstop in the cupboard there, and 2 players go down immediately as well. It's getting turned around, it's getting traded off. It's chaos on the inside here, Blank, but Alpha Gaming managing to stand tall amongst it. The push back in has worked. They are making it hellish indeed. There's Jafar now, the last player to stand for GS. Spots Reefus, ducking down behind the box, and has to head up the stairs instead to stay safe. The blue zone is ticking away. It's slow, but it's there. The dropout from Jafar into a 1v1 now, and Alpha Gaming and GS still toe-to-toe in C block. The bomb action through the window. He gives them the do-si-do and puts them back in the lamp.
I mean, the one tap as well is pretty impressive. Coming through from Jafar. And their wish is granted, like you say. Military base is theirs. APG do go down. They do lose a lot for it, though. Only 4 elims and only 2 players remaining off the back. Thunder Talk over towards the north side got ahead of the issue with Arena. Like, the initial rotates from Kara were good. Yeah, getting torn to pieces by Virtus Pro a little bit here has been pretty rough, at least. We should be able to get the players back up in action.
I mean, yeah, right now it is brilliant cover, brilliant hard cover. The downside is that R8 are sort of just around the corner. Could be difficult if nades start to pour on through. In the meantime, this northwest side is getting treacherous. DRX moving on through, and Alpha 7 clashing with them. They stayed back from the fight for quite a while. They moved all the way out to Zaki on a wide wrap from Pubg, and now they're starting to push towards the circle. Kara spreading out in a line behind them might prove to be a difficult obstacle, and Obscure going down means DRX are starting to turn the tides of this fight. A second knock found as well, and really not too much damage seen in response towards DRX.
I mean, that's one way to do it, right? Is if you can't quite see your target, you just blindly spray through the smoke and typically gets the job done. I think for Kara, they're so far on the outside of the circle that, yeah, it was only a matter of time before this started to happen. DRX still trying to put the pain on over towards Alpha 7. Grease out, moving off in the distance. Tanky gets taken down. Quick jump into the vehicle from DRX. Can I say slightly low, but is healing. I do think for Regnum to take shots or nades down towards Regnum Kaya, very slim. I think for Regnum Kaya actually working pretty well in tandem with R8.
Ooh, Ragnarok doing a lot of work for Geeky there as well on that northeast side. IQ cut down. Still going with a little bit more gas in the tank, but you don't imagine that they've got too much more for Orangutan. It is going to be a difficult move now with 1 player left. Marso's in as well, but he's taking fire from across the way. I think that's Thunder Talk. I think that may be Regnum Kaya if they step up on that south side that they've managed to move out for an outpost with. Loxy, I mean, he spotted this cross. This is, oh, a nice little pickup there. A little bit too bold from Loxy, in fact, there as R8 spot him on an off angle.
Yes, 3 on the backside of this building. They're being very vigilant clearing this one out, by the way. There's only 2 players. I mean, they have to be if they want to wrap around towards that north side. 2 good grenades, but no dice on that.
Oka crawling back to Sakura. I think find this res. Jafar not quite in position, and a big nade from Tony K gets that knock and almost immediately gets the flush there. Well, nicely found. Sakura gets that red.
An airburst might have done the trick there. Silas has to do it all himself once again. Oh! With the double. Fantastic stuff. Zed Wolves goes a little bit too high, but Silas really throws the dazzler.
Sometimes the old dog doesn't need new tricks. Just play what you know. And the nade on target is brilliant for Silas. One of the longest standing veterans of the PUBG mobile scene on the global stage. No one really has more experience than him. That's going to calm the nerves. Marth spray down towards Mormon. And Arena, I mean, I said I'd be surprised to see them make it unscathed. They did make it, but they were not unscathed after that. Silas saw to it, and now 2 of them have fallen, but they do manage to get into the next circle.
Good nade from Coops from up on high over towards DXavier. It's a good opening. And after that, instantly Doran's in as the front man from Romania. Very, very good stuff that he can bring to the table. Has always been a fantastic fragger, and now on a team that can really utilize his performance.
2 players from Wolves down. They managed to get an opening too, but that is not going to be enough there. It seems like DXavier can't hold off these pushes. Thunder Talk and now Wolves have been able to take advantage of positions that seemed very, very strong. And with Wolves being able to pick up those 3 elims, now GK are going to try and capitalize. 1 player does stay down. Doran is back up to his feet with a nade in hand. I'm surprised he's not going for that heal. There's that first knock, and Wolves look to hold off in a solid fashion where DXavier could not. Coops, I think he wanted to hop out the window there. Maybe a little bit too slow. Second time's a charm, but Hixord goes down on the sideline. 3 players fall on the approach, but 3 in response, and it's up to Doran versus Saf. And now pushing onto the outside there. Doran loses one of his teammates. They are flushed away. It opens up for the door frame, but will be blasted back off its hinges.
Safji underneath. Ooh, trying to make his way back up the stairs here. Like you say, Doran, all down to him now. Nade in hand. This has to be a golden throw. And will head further down the stairs. Has 1 more to try and make it happen. Quick switches between the weapons. But teammates are starting to bleed out. Safji realizes he's just going to go for those elimination points. Pick those up where he can. Doran jumps out the window. Goes for a similar scenario. Takes down the entire team between the 2 of them.
Safji has to go for the reload there, but he's managed to get it in time. Oh no, the off angle comes through as well and forced into the fight. He wasn't ready for it. Wolves fall and nobody can hold these buildings. GK very, very slow to be able to get out of this position as well. It's going to make
wild evades every single one of them. M79 out of the smokes now as E-Arena looks to move across. How is he not down? Goodness me.
Oh dear, Tourniquet takes a lot of damage as well, and it is going to be maintained on that south edge. Rectum Kaya now playing with 2 on that south side. Don't go down as well. A knock there would have been really nasty for them, but they keep it going. Loxy, close to Marth, close to Ida, close to Prestige. Orangutan still just with their solo representative as well. Just clinging on there. On the off angle, down under the bridge. Playing down in the dark. Wild somehow doesn't go down to that nade. Felt like I went off right in his ear. And Prestige strikes out towards the south side. And Silas is going to fall. Zedwolf now needs to pick him back up as Marth continues to move on over. Spots a leg, spots 2, and clocks the shot. Able to take down Loxy. Rectum Kaya faltering on their hold now. They play too timid blank. They haven't been allowed to do what they wanted here. And Wild needs to stay alive but can't. Another nade. And there's a Mori finding the shots onto Silas. Zedwolf now the last to stand. Will give it a good go, but it's not going to be enough. Falls out and will go down. Rectum Kaya eliminated in 4th.
I can't believe Rectum Kaya loses that. I mean, they did everything they needed to do, which was to take out E-Arena, clear some space on that side, and then push over towards R8. But R8 have really been putting on a clinic during this game. Very fantastic play from inside of box compound. Never straying too far away from their safety. When it came down to it, this has been a really good hold in terms of playing from one position to the next. Marth, oh my goodness me. I think he'll give his life for it, but you don't really care.
My goodness me, what a stylish way to close that down. R8, they were on the warpath in Rondo and they wanted more. A bigger slice of the PMGC pie.